Hi guys, welcome to this video. Welcome to my page, my channel, Intuitive Reader the Reverse. I am a highly intuitive empath, a spiritual life coach here to assist you in unlocking your inner power. This is the purpose of these videos, these series, my life's purpose as well, to guide you. Also, also I've been guided to create a program to really help shift the dynamic in your life. So all the information is in the description box. And we're gonna get started. So this video is entitled Self-Love. I think this is a very important topic. I was supposed to do it so long ago, but here I am now. I go with the energy. And so I don't know, again, I don't know how long these videos are gonna last. For the self-love video, I have 4 points. And so I just wanna do a little introduction. I'm channeling already. So on the spiritual journey, okay, there's the aspect of the light versus the dark, and we have to understand that we are the light in our life and for the people around us. I'm always fidgeting, guys, because anyways. So understanding that we are the light for the people around us, and understanding that there are entities around us as well that are here to drain us and to take us off our spiritual path. And even if we can stay away from certain things, people, or places, in our life, we also have situations and people, especially in a soul connection, especially in a twin flame connection, where the people that are using the most of our energy, the people who are, or the situations, like it could be like a job that is demanding a lot out of us. On a spiritual journey, it's most times like the people or things that we can't necessarily get away from. And you know, what do we do? Like, it could be like your soul, your partner, your counterpart. It could be a parent. Like, you can't, well, you can get away from your parent, but a soul connection, you can't really get away from a soul connection. So what do you do to maintain your sanity? Because this is something that I personally say, and I hear a lot of people say, am I crazy? Or I'm about to check myself in to the psych ward and, like, you know, put on a straitjacket, because this journey is so hard. And how do we get the fuel to keep on going? How do we get the fuel to not get burned out? Guys, my nails are super bad. You know, this is quarantine look, okay? Anyways, so we have to you know, protect ourselves, protect our energy, and it's hard sometimes. So this is why you need coaches. This is why you need tools, guidance, because if not, we'll just be in a dark, we'll just be in the shadow, like a shadow all our life, you know. And then that's why it's like we always look outside, or we're always comparing ourselves and all of these things. It's not that we are not grateful or whatever the case may be. It's just because of that shadow, that gray cloud that's over your head, because it's like you're so burned out and you don't know which way to go to get the sunlight. So it's, you're just left wandering and wandering and wandering. So this is the point of this video, because for me, we might think that like the keys to our answer, it's like some big, elaborate, extravagant thing or poem, or like this big thing. But when I sit down and I meditate, like, I can break it down in 4 points. Because it's like, it's so simple, but it's just the lack of knowledge that makes it seem like, oh my God, what's the grand master plan to obtain peace? And there's no grand master plan. You just be at peace. It's like, oh yeah, it's so easy to say. No, you just be. And how do you just be is by surrendering. How do you just be is by accepting. It's raining outside. It is what it is. It's sunny. It just is what it is. You know? And you're at peace. We're quarantined. Are we going to be stressing, talking every day? We can't go outside. It is what it is. So those who've accepted the fact that we're in quarantine, they're not tripping. But the people who have a hard time accepting it, they're tripping hard. They're tripping hard. But it's just like a current example of being at peace and having the knowledge and surrendering, and you know. So hopefully, because you can have the knowledge and you still don't surrender. From experience, guys. But your soul will override you, depending how stubborn you are. I'm not that stubborn, and I'm not going to fight against my soul. So, point number 1, how to love yourself more. Make time for yourself. Because when we feel depleted, it's because as soon as we start, it's like as soon as you wake up, it's like, think of yourself like a cell phone, okay, or a battery or whatever. And it's like as soon as you wake up, your battery is already going down, okay? So it's like by you, anything that you do that's for someone else, by default, it's using in your battery. And when you do, give, you're losing charge. This is why we get frustrated within ourselves, because it's like, you're not going to get frustrated because you help someone, no. And we get confused in our feelings because it's like, I'm a good person, I'm doing a lot of good things, but I'm feeling empty inside. And we have to understand the 7 laws of the planet. The video is coming. I'm going to record one tonight. Maybe we'll see. What you feel inside is what you're going to see outside. So within is so without. It's part of the 7 laws, okay? So if you're not giving time to yourself, why should I give time to you? And then you might reply, well, because I give time to you. You want to do that. You want to give your time. You want to give your time, attention, and affection and love to something or someone that's depleting you. That's your choice. And even if the person asks, it's still your choice to give. The person can't take your love. The person can't take your energy. The person can't take your money. They can't take your affection. It's a free will planet. So it always comes back to you. It's your choice. So if I just ask you every day, can I have $1? Can I have $1? Can I have $1? Just because, let's say you have $1,000, would you actually keep giving me that $1 every day? Just because, well, I have $1,000, it's fine. After 30 days, it's just $30, it's fine. It's like we simplify it in our brains to make ourselves feel better, but it's like, what is that person doing to you? What is that person bringing back to you? And then some kids say, well, we're supposed to give without expecting anything in return, which is also it's part of the laws. What we're doing, we're giving to people who are not grateful. We're giving to people, places, and things that are not reciprocating what we're giving. I give every day. I'm not depleted. I don't feel this dark cloud that I hear the others mentioning or talking about. Because I know that I'm not gonna give my energy, love, or attention to anyone that's not giving it back to me. That's just me, who I am that's my nature. Okay? So, that are toxic. And you know who's toxic because you feel depleted. I can give I can give $1 to charity for 30 days. My bank account will never feel depleted. You see the difference? Compared to that friend, compared to that partner, compared to that person that's just like taking. And as soon as they leave, you're turning around like checking your pockets like, I'm broke. Or they make you feel like you are. Because it's like the only reason that you were giving to them in the first place is because, hey, I got it. So why not? Whatever, it's $1. Okay, here, fine, take it. Here, it's a... You're not seeing that that person is codependent on you. You're not seeing that that person is using that $1 to get your energy. It's frequency, love, energy. It's love, money, time, affection. It's a frequency. It's an energy. You physically work for that money. You're putting in your energy. When you give time, affection, love, it's from inside of you. It's your energy. Everything is energy. So you might see it as $1, but maybe that person is seeing it. It's like you're giving him $100 in his eyes. Why is it important to understand what he's seeing? Because he's taking from you. And because you're the one who's feeling depleted and you don't understand why. Why am I feeling depleted by giving $1? It's just $1. Exactly. Ask yourself, why are you feeling depleted? Because for that person, that thing, that partner, it's not $1. For them, it's $100 actually. Because your energy, your frequency, it's so large. But who's bringing that frequency to you? And if you're not worried about who's bringing to you because you're so busy giving, well, if you're not paying attention to yourself, why should I? You know? Does anybody around you come and say, hey, have a party, do this, do that, da da da. It looks like you're burnt out. Hey, let me take the kids, let me do this, let me do that for you. Take some time to recharge. Do you have people like that in your life right now? If not, there's your question. There's your answer to the question of why are you feeling depleted? Why are you feeling a lack? Why are you feeling low energy, low vibration? And when you make time for yourself, you're telling the universe that I see me. And when you're saying to the universe, I see you, so within, so without, the universe is going to mirror that back in whichever way the universe decides to mirror it back. And how can you make time for yourself? By having a routine. When you have a routine, it's balancing out your life. You have a structure. You're disciplined. By meditating. By meditating, it's like you're putting a pause on outside, again, because it's like me time. You can't meditate and watch TV. You can't meditate and be on the phone. You can't meditate and do your groceries, you know, depending on the level. But let's just say a meditation is when you're saying stop to the outside world. It's time for my inside world. So you're showing the universe that I see myself and I matter. Because what we do is like, I'm going to give outside, which we're supposed to do. As I said, it's part of the 7 laws, but not in a way that it's toxic to us. Also, salt baths. You can go on Amazon and just type in salt bath, make a bubble bath or whatever. Fill up the tub once a week, pour it in. There's health benefits with the natural sea salt. It detoxes your body. You just have to go in the water. When you're in the shower, or I mean, when you're let's say taking a bath, you can't be on the phone. You can't be talking with nobody. You can't be outside. You're in your shower. Where are you? Me time. Me time. And when you're doing me time, you're sending love back into your body, and that physically affects your biology, your cells, your DNA. Just like when you're giving out your energy, it affects your body, your biology in a physical way. You have anxiety, that's your biology. Sleepless nights, that's your biology. Your sleep pattern is off. And I can go on. Detoxes as well, juices. You can just Google detox drinks. It's like, I don't know, spinach and bananas and whatever. Google it. You're getting rid of the negative toxin because, again, some situations, your job, your home, your kids, your counterpart, you can't get rid of them. Everyone has a positive and everyone has a negative. So the more that you attune to yourself to remove the negative on a consistent basis by having a routine, if you're consistently worrying about yourself to remove the negative in yourself, it will go away because your focus is here. It's inside. It's to get rid of the negative. Point number 2, let your frustration out. As light workers, as empaths, we feel that we're not supposed to cry, we're not supposed to get mad, we're not supposed to be pissed off. Annalise Twin Flame Transformation Program says your feelings are real. The event is an illusion. It's just here to trigger you to grow. It's her reprogramming audios. And she also has a fantastic program that I am following. And I feel great. So your emotion is real. It's inside of your body. It's inside of your body. You're already feeling it. Your blood, your adrenaline is already pumping. And then what you're going to do is you're going to suppress that. That's why we get into depression and we get illnesses, because we're not taking care of inside. Counseling, having a coach, talking the problem out, because when you talk it out loud, you will hear 50% of the stuff that you think. If you think about 10 things a day, if you would say out loud like 5 of the things that you said to yourself, you would be shocked and probably disgusted that you actually think that, feel that, or whatever the case may be. You'll be shocked because you didn't hear yourself, or you're now hearing yourself. So you can do that by journaling, because when you're writing, you're reading your crap. And you'll see it's crap. You know, it's very real. But the underlying emotions is an illusion of lack, I'm not good enough, I'm not, all of that stuff that you just need to get rid of your system. Detox. Detox your mind, detox your heart, detox your soul, your body. Exercise. When you're exercising, you're burning energy. And you're also taking time for yourself. Exercise is always good. Dancing. If you don't want to exercise, put on some music, put on some belly dancing, put on some twerk. Do whatever you gotta do. Start dancing. Zumba. YouTube Zumba, YouTube belly dancing, YouTube twerking. I don't know if they show you how to twerk. Probably. Um, I do that every day. I'm always dancing in my house, in front of the mirror. I love looking at myself dancing. I enjoy it. It's freeing for me. It's like a, and it's not too long ago that I recently found out it's actually a form of energy work. I love to sing. For me, it's a release, and I also cry. If I don't cry, I'll kill somebody. But compared to before, let's say, where I would cry, but then I'll still be in that heavy energy for a while because I'm a mental person. So I would want to think my way out without just, you know. And so exercising, counseling. Oh, point number 3, be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself. Everybody's being real to you. Everybody's telling you what the hell they feel about you. Everybody's demanding what the hell they want from you. Everybody want a piece. Are you expressing what you want out of the same people? Are you expressing your needs to the same people who are demanding? And y'all know some of them are not even being nice about it. And you're still doing it. You're still giving. And then it's like, he treats me like a doormat. She treats me like a doormat. You're the one who's laying down. No one can put you underground and step on you. At a certain point, consciously or unconsciously, you have to kind of lay down and let the person walk on you. Most time it's unconscious, but sometimes it's very conscious. Because you don't want to lose the person. You don't want to lose the situation. And then when they step on you, it's like, oh my God, they're such a bad person for stepping on me. What are you doing underground? What are you doing underground? And again, because I'm saying stuff that's hidden in the subconscious, okay? If you're laying on the ground, then you deserve to be stepped on. You know? You don't deserve to be stepped on, but you're putting yourself in a position to be stepped on. It's your choice to put yourself down to be walked on, just like it's your choice to say, I deserve to stand high in my integrity, in my truth. I deserve to be able to express my wants and my needs. It's your desires. And you're a good person, therefore you work for it. You're not asking something that's outside of, you know. But if you're laying down in front of someone, consciously or unconsciously, what do you expect them to do? It's 1 + 1. Just like how if you stand up in front of somebody, what are they expected to do but to respect you? Because they can't put you down. They cannot take you and put you underground and be like, I'm going to walk all over you because I'm more dominant, I'm more controlling, I'm the man, I'm the woman. No. It's free will. No one deserves to be treated like a dog. No one deserves to be treated like a doormat. No one deserves that. But ask yourself, am I putting myself in a compromising situation to be treated that way, to make people think this is what I think about myself, this is what I deserve? It's not that you deserve it, but are you making people think it doesn't bother you? It doesn't affect you? Are you speaking your truth? And if you're not standing up for yourself, why should anybody else? If you can't do it, then I'm going to question my ability to help you. Because I'm like, damn, she can't even help herself. What can I offer her? But if you come at me with something, we can like a Rubik's cube. We'll fix it. We'll not fix it. We'll try to figure it out, connect the dots. But you gotta come with something. You gotta believe in yourself at a certain level. You gotta know your worth at a certain level. You gotta know what you deserve at a certain level. You have to know what's wrong for you at a certain level. Even if at this level, do you say something about it? The self-worth or the self-value, the confidence that you have, even if it's like this, do you speak on it? Do you let people know, hey, I might not be X, Y, and Z, but I know I got this and I'm working on it? Do you have at least that? And if you do, are you expressing it consistently? Because this is problems that we have. Consistency, that's like one of my biggest things. Depending on the person and the situation, because certain path, it's predestined and whatnot, so I'm just gonna say that. But it doesn't even matter. Consistency of self, it's vital above all. In an airplane, before the airplane goes down, they said, put your mask on first. So it's just like, if you're not putting on your mask, how could you save somebody else? It's the same concept. We're all here on a free will journey towards like the same goal, the same aim. And also the last point number 4 is to join a support group, because we're all individually following a spiritual journey, but the blueprint, it's the same. We're all following the same blueprint, but because of our baggage, our background, we might think that we're alone. We might think that no one else is going through this. We might think that it's okay that I lay down and let this person walk all over me because he's my twin and he's my soulmate. No. And ask yourself, why do you think you deserve that? And if it's a soul connection, you need to understand what a soul connection is. A soul bond. You can't break it. So, thinking that I'm going to lay down on the sword in the name of the journey, you're the only one that's bleeding. And disclaimer, everything that I say, it's from personal experience. Either I've done it a million times, or I've assisted someone who's done it a million times and helped them not do it anymore. So everything is always firsthand, everything that I'm saying. And you'll be surprised of the type of stuff that you can find on Facebook groups. Whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're interested about. If you're interested in knitting, you go on Facebook. Knitting group, Facebook. If you're interested in painting group, Facebook. If you're interested in astrology group, Facebook. If you're interested in bugs. Because I know I have a twin, good friend of mine. She's interested in animals. Her spiritual gifts enables her to speak with insects and animals. And part of her spiritual journey, she's felt lonely because it's like no one is interested in my stories about, the conversation I had with my spider. And I'm like, I'm interested. That shit sounds so cool. What was the conversation about? Literally, So it's like, you're not alone. Facebook group that likes spiders or whatever. Like, you guys get it, okay? I'm pretty sure. So when you see that you're not alone, and also by doing all of these things, they are all 4 individual things that are bringing the focus back on you. Joining a Facebook group that's aligned with your hobbies, it's your hobbies. It's not your man's hobbies. It's not your girl's hobbies. It's not your wife's hobbies. It's not your husband's hobbies. It's not your kids' hobbies. It's yours. You like knitting? Knitting Facebook group. And you are connecting with like-minded people. Your vibration by default will be up because you can relate. Because what is inside, you're finding it on the outside. You like knitting on the inside, you're going to find a support group or a Facebook group on the outside to support that. You like talking with your animals and whatnot, you will find a group out there for you. And all of that, it's just like positive vibes, guys. There's no big secret master plan on how to obtain peace and how to love yourself and what's the regimen that I gotta follow and all of these things. No. The 1 hour that you're the 30 minutes that you're exercising, that you're dancing, that you're twerking, that's 30 minutes that you're not stressing. That's 30 minutes that you're not checking your phone with anxiety, waiting for your person to call you. That's 30 minutes of you focusing on you. When you are counseling or seeking assistance, and it's like a 1 hour counseling session, that's 1 hour that you are actively removing and releasing the blocks and the shadow from within you. That's an hour that you're not having anxiety to deal with someone else's bullshit and someone else's karma. That's 1 hour that you're not having anxiety and being depressed because my person posted this and a girl did a heart smiley face, because you ain't got nothing else to do but to check your person's Facebook to see what they're doing, or their Instagram to see what they're doing. So what do you prefer? Having counseling, taking a 30-minute salt bath, detoxing from yourselves, from your biology? Or do you want to be 30 minutes crying and waiting for the universe to save you? So the point is, carve out time for you. The more you do that, the more you're taking care of yourself, the more the universe will come take care of you, because the universe is going to see, hey, she's trying to raise her vibration. Let's send her stuff. The same way the universe is like, hey, she's just laying down, letting people walk all over her. So guess what? They're not going to send you more people. The negative entities will pick up on that shit and they will find you until you decide to get off the ground and stand up for yourself. So my information is in the description box. Thank you for listening and watching and subscribing if you're not subscribed already. Bye.